welcome to this YouTube video. This was actually filmed last November. It was Lexie's first arena eventing, but I never uploaded the actual video, so I thought I would, I found the clips of the day and just thought I would make it into a little video. This is me coming down the centre line. The notes, I got a 5 for this. She was above bit and wrong bend through the turn. So I should just say, this is Lexie's first ever dressage test. She's never seen dressage boards. We were extremely unprepared for this, so it was awful. You can see she's not going anywhere near the boards. She's not going anywhere around the arena very nicely at all. We've got a few nice steps here where she started to listen to me, but basically what I wanted out of this was for her just to come and do a bit of arena eventing and actually see things. So you'll notice when she first went in, she was whinnying, there's lots of noises going on, she's looking at the board, she's a bit spooky and not really listening at all. I'm not asking a lot of her head. All I want is for her to go forward and to have some kind of test. So that's what we were aiming for. So I mainly got 5s and 6s throughout this test, which, to be honest, I thought was very generous. The judge was extremely nice to me, considering I completely messed up, as you will see in a bit as well. You can see there she just completely rushed that transition. She was really hot and not remotely straight, and then when I wanted her to bend, she wasn't remotely bendy or supple at all, and she was kind of running off with me a little bit as well. So that transition was early, it was meant to be an A, so that wasn't good either. You can see here I'm trying to move her across with my leg to actually get to the boards, and that's not happening, but me putting my leg on properly did actually make her have a few nice steps here with how she's moving. So she is starting to look slightly better and relax. As soon as she relaxes, she then panics again and puts her head up. For some reason she really hated this long side. What you can't see is on the left of the screen is a load of windows. No one's actually behind them, but I don't know if it was the reflection or something that she was bothered by, because she didn't mind it so much on the other side. So yeah, this is just changing the rein. Notes were kind of head up and wrong bend pretty much all the time. We had a couple of nice comments that there were some promising steps, but you know, pretty much terrible the whole time. Again, really terrible transition. We'll just gloss over that. Terrible circle, not even going anywhere near the track. This is meant to be a 20-metre circle. It's just a disaster from start to finish, but considering it was her first test, and considering I haven't done a dressage test in many years before this, it wasn't too bad. That transition I was really annoyed at, because she was started to spook at the judge and wouldn't go anywhere near it. This is where I go wrong. So it's actually MBXEK, and I did MXK, like an absolute idiot. So any second now, the bell will ring, and I'm kind of like, what's going on? And then the nice lady judge explains that I am in fact doing the complete wrong thing. Basically says, come around again, show me a medium walk between MBXEK. So that's what I did. But as you can see, Lexie's idea of medium walk is a jog. So yeah, it just didn't happen. So the notes were, I got a 4 for this, surprisingly. She's snatching and jogging. I mean, you can see that pretty much accurately describes exactly what she's doing. And then the last bit of the test is just me going down the centre line. So it's working trot at K, A down the centre line, and then G, halt salute. I actually got a 6 for my working trot and centre line. She said above bit at K and then much better to contact. So I was really pleased with this, because we ended on a really nice note. After all that palaver, she did a really nice straight centre line, and then her halt, although she had her head up there, her halt was so almost square. I've been working on that for so long. It was such a nightmare, so I was kind of really pleased with the end of the test. Now on to show jumping. Actually, I'll just read the collective marks at the end. Quietly ridden, but horse needs better understanding of the work to help, I can't read writing, to help confidence and balance, must work with better bit and contact for her to develop. So yeah, very nice. Now for the show jumping. This is equally as terrible. Lexie has done a bit of show jumping at this equestrian centre, so she knew this arena quite well. So this was easily our best phase, even though it wasn't amazing. Before this, we always, in every show jumping round we've ever done, we've always had 4 fences down, and we've done quite a bit of show jumping. As you can see, she rushes at fences. So if you look here, she puts her head right in the air, doesn't look at the fence until the last minute. But in this, she was actually a lot slower and calmer than she usually is. I don't know if it's because we did dressage first or what. But I couldn't believe my luck when I'd done 3 fences and not had anything down. Literally round that corner, I was thinking, oh, this is going well, and then hit that double. She did really well to recover on that second part of the double. Then she just stopped listening to me at all and just ran off for that fence. So I was surprised she got over it. And then after that, she started to kind of chill out and calm down a bit more, which was nice. So I was thinking to myself, I can't believe we've got this far round and only had 1 down. I was so happy. And then this is the last fence, and you can hear me go, no! And she just literally ran off and had it down. I was gutted. But overall, our best round to date, so I shouldn't complain too much. Now for cross country. I should say I was absolutely ecstatic at this round, because before this, Lexie had been cross country schooling once, and it was about 6 months prior to this, in a snaffle. She refused and ran out at every single fence. So for her to go over these, having never seen them, I was pretty happy with it. There's lots of people in the arena, as you can see, which was really annoying, because they were walking the course and they were told to get out and they basically didn't. And then the bell went, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to get on with it and do it with the people there. But it did actually cause me a problem at fence 6, as you can see. Now, when I was walking this course, I fully never expected to get past fence 6, so I didn't really pay attention to the end of the course, so I do get lost halfway around, which you will see shortly. But really annoyingly, those people that are stood on the screen there that you can see, I am adamant that they are the reason that she did this, because she's been over this fence in show jumping, so she knows the fence, and then all of a sudden she just ran out. She just literally put her head in the air, pissed off, and just ran, which I was really annoyed at, because they were literally stood right next to it, and I just thought, it was just so annoying, because she's been over that fence before, so I was just furious. Luckily though, that was our only run out. After that, she started really listening to me, so I just composed myself, made her go over it, gave her a bit of praise, and then carried on. And at this point, I'd been so flustered by that, I literally had no idea where I was going. So this cross-country round is by no means with any kind of style whatsoever. That's me trotting because I don't know where I am. So I'm trying to find fence 7, looking around, and then I lock onto it and I'm like, oh yeah, great. So Lexie's probably thinking, what is she doing? This is the most she's ever done out as well, so by this point she was the atmosphere was a lot for her, she was getting quite tired. I don't think I've said, by the way, that these are all 80 centimetres, apart from the last one, which definitely was not 80 centimetres. So at this point, we've finished now with the kind of pole style fences, and we move on to more solid fences. So this is fence 10, and it's a lot wider than it looked there, so I was really pleased that she went over that as the first solid fence that she'd seen in, the best part of 6 months. So I think next one's number 11. She went over this really nicely. She was just, at this point, she was going really well, and I was, feeling quite confident again, and then basically started to, from after this next fence, I think, started to have absolutely no idea where I was going. So yeah, I come back to trot here and I'm like, oh, where am I? And then I'm looking for, I think it was fence 14 or 15, something like that. Literally can't find it, have no idea where I'm going. And I think at this point I go over it really stickily, yeah, and then I lose my stirrup. And she runs off. So then I'm just trying to regain my stirrup and any grace that I have left at this point. And then I think there's only 2 fences left. We've got a tiger trap thing, I think, and then a large brush fence to finish, which definitely wasn't 80, but it was an amazing fence, to be fair. And then I lost any dignity I had and completely burst into tears because I was just so proud of her. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching.